previous video we discussed theoretically what is administrator account and what is permission profile. Now let's do the lab. So this is our topology which we used previously as well. We have DMZ zone with 192.168.2. We have a LAN zone 192.168.1 and we have a WAN zone 172.29.129 with 24, all these three subnets. And we have a management subnet with 192.168.114. Okay. The main thing is I want to create three different administrator account. One is Ali with checkpoint password authentication method, and the password I want to keep 1 to 6, and permission profile will be super user. We discussed permission profile, and expiration will be never. Another one, I want to create an administrator with audit admin with checkpoint password which is stored locally, and 1 to 6 is the password, and permission profile I want to give them read only all, which is by default there, one of the permission profile, and expiration is again never. The third profile I want to create, the third administrator account, IPS admin. Again, authentication method will be checkpoint password. Password will be 1 to 6, and the permission profile is customized. In this case, I'm using the default one, super user. In this case, I'm using the default read only all. But here I want to show you one of the profile which I want to customize with IPS profile, and expiration will be never. Good. So what I need to do, I need to create these three users where I need to go to manage and setting, then permission and administrator, and there is permission profile and authentication method which I need to do. So let's go to Smart Console. I'm already here and manage and setting, permission and administrator. You need to click on administrator, and there is by default one. Click here. When you click here, it will open a new administrator. The name has to be Ali, and I say this Ali is a super user. I want to give them full permission. Ali is the super user. Done. This is the command, and I can change the color. Let's suppose give them green. And journal, this we already discussed theoretically previously. I want to use checkpoint password. What will be the password? So the password we decide is 1 2 3 4 5 6. You can give them strong one. So 1 to 6, 1 2 3 4 5 6. And I say user must change the password on next login. So I say no. You can. When he first time try to log in, they need to change the password, and click OK. So the password is set. They say password is defined now. Later we will see certificate based authentication. Right now I'm not interested in certificate. And permission, we say permission has to be super user. So here when you click, there is a super user. Okay, and you can see the detail of this super user, what he can do. You can see most of the thing is right permission. So we give them full permission. We check from here. So this is the default one. Expiration, I say no, and there I don't want to give them any tag. And additional information, I can type 05 00966 056 430 3717 is my mobile number, and contact is Ahmad Ali msc@gmail.com, and let me give this as an email as well. You can type anything by the way, and click OK. So this is the way how we can create administrator and checkpoint. This is the color. Expiration is never. Super user is profile. Authentication method is checkpoint password, and the account is not locked. We will see how to unlock the account. One. Now I need to create another one with audit admin. Again, I'm here. Click on this one and type this one, and the comments you can type, I believe this is read only. So if I go down, so I create Ali, okay, and then I set the password, then I type the detail and it's done. Another one is audit only admin. So here I need to type audit only admin account. You can type anything, by the way, no need. And change the password. So I want authentication method checkpoint password and set new password 123456 and 123456 and uncheck this one. User must change the password in this login, so no. And here I need to use read only, because we decide to give them read only permission, because they can read but they cannot do any sort of changes, and expiration is nothing. And here you can type whatever you like, 056 430 3717 and gmail.com, and whatever you like you can type here, and that's it. Our audit admin is done. Now the third user which we say we need to create is IPS, but for that one, first if I go back to show you this one, IPS, this is the customized profile we need. Now we have two choices. First we need to create the profile and attach to the admin. Either we can straight away create a user and we can create a new permission profile. Let me show you what I want to say. If I click here, now this is my IPS admin, and here is the profile is not there. So I can click here new and I can create the profile on the spot. Either I can go to cancel this one and go to permission profile and first create the permission profile. So it's better to create first here. It's up to you. You can create directly here and click here. Now for that purpose, what I need to do, for IPS, I need to give permission only for IPS and nothing else, because this is customized profile. So let's give them a name. Here I choose the name IPS profile. So let's go back. Keep in mind I'm not creating user. First I need to create a profile. So IPS profile, and this is customize IPS profile. Done. Now what I need to give them? So in an overview I need to choose customize, because this is a customized profile. Now let's go to one by one. Gateway. And gateway, what I need to do? And gateway, I need to clear all the thing. I don't want to give them any permission for gateway. So uncheck this one and uncheck this one. Done. And access control policy, do you want to give them any permission related to IPS and access control policy? No. So clear all these options. I don't want to give them access control policy, net policy, quality of services, geo control. No, no, no. I don't want to give them anything. Threat prevention. And threat prevention, which thing you want to give them? So you need to check those. Select all permission option and set to right, because this is IPS and I want to give them IPS permission. So that's why here I need to choose right permission. So this is right, already right, and everything is okay, I believe. So I don't need to check. But keep in mind, because this is IPS, so an IPS means threat prevention, and threat prevention means I want to give them full permission for IPS. So that's why I choose here all these things. Now let's go to other. And other, do you want to give them any extra permission? Only give them permission to common objects and checkpoint user database. Read only, and uncheck rest of the thing. So here uncheck this one, I don't want to give them, and also make this one read only. So at least they can access the objects. Now let's go to monitoring and logging. Do you want to give them permission for monitoring and logging? So if you want, choose them like monitoring read, management log read, and track log read. So let's do this one. Not write, read and read, so they can see the monitoring log, track logs. And I don't want to give them, by the way, packet capture is okay. And let's uncheck rest of the things. So that's why packet capture and show packet capture by default, I just give them this permission, and for monitoring purpose I give them read permission. Let's go to another one, which is events and report. Do you want to give them events and report? So click here and choose smart event application control and URL filtering report only. I want to give them this report, not any other report. So you can choose. Now the next one is management, and management I don't want to give them anything. So clear all this one, because this is a customized. You can give them anything, by the way, but we just need to focus only on specific one. So management is done, and add point is nothing. We can clear this one as well, and we are done. So our IPS profile is ready. And if you want to change the color, so change the color and click OK, and our new profile is ready. Now we can create the administrator account for IPS. So we need to go back, okay, and now we need to create IPS admin. Now let's create IPS admin. Click here. Now I'm an administrator. Keep in mind the profile I already create. So let me give them a name, IPS admin, and here I would say IPS admin account. And authentication method is checkpoint, and set new password 123456 123456, and user must change the password on next login. So I say no. Okay, I don't want to use certificate. And when I click here on permission profile, now you can see the new profile is here now, which I created previously. So IPS profile, and expiration we say never, and our 3 admin account are ready, which you can see from here. Audit only, read only, which you can see. Ali is super user. And by the way, let me change the color so it will be more beautiful. Okay, here is. And the audit one, let's change them to something else. Let's see, orange. So now you can see Ali with green, super user. This one is IPS profile and audit, and you can publish the changes. So we can save the changes, and after save the changes, we assign this one. By the way, you can put the detail as well, and our 3 users are ready. So I push the detail. No need to install because this store here locally, but anyway, let me install this policy. Until install, so we need to publish and install the policy. Okay, and after that we can test them. We will use 3 different smart console to log in as a Ali with super user. We can log in, and we will see as a Ali we can do changes and access control policy and other places. Second one, we will log in as a audit admin. As a audit admin, we give them read only. So when you try to create access control policy rule, there will be no such option. It will be grayed out, and you cannot create any policy because this is read only admin. And the third one is IPS admin, where when you log in, you can see only access control policy, you can do nothing. But when you go to threat prevention policy, then you can do it. Because in threat prevention is basically IPS. So because we give them full permission for IPS, you can do those changes. So when you go to threat tool, so you can do changes here as well. And that's what we want to see, that all these 3 user as a test which we create. So let me go back, and here is Ali, which is a super user. Keep in mind, I can go here to show you as well. So as a Ali, let's see, so the policy has been published, and now let's check out. Let me close this one because I log in as a admin. We have 4 user basically, but I create these 3. I want to test those 3. So close this one, and let's open a smart console. The first smart console I want to log in as a Ali. Password is 123456 and this is the IP address of my SMS and click login. So as a Ali, because it's a super user, so they can do each and everything. So let's see that, let them launch, and let me open another smart console, and here is, and you can verify the user in this corner. It say that you are connected as a Ali. We create this Ali, and also when you go to manage and setting, and you can see here as well. So this is Ali, and when you go to sessions, so here you can see that current session is Ali administrator. Login from this IP with the read write permission and smart console, and here is the login detail. So can I do anything? Yes, I can do anything. If I go to security policy, so I can create the policy, I can delete the policy, I can do whatever I like. Right click, so yes, new rule above is available, and I create this rule and it's available, and I can publish this rule as well, and I can save this setting as well because I'm a super user. Let me change this one and let them give a name test policy, and I create this policy and I can do the changes, yes, and I can install the policy as well, and I can delete the everything because this is a super user, and you can see I can do all the thing. Let's log in with the second option, audit admin. So what audit admin can do, they can read only, but they cannot do changes. Let's log into another audit admin, password 123456, and I think so. Let me type in small and let's log in. So authentication server fail, audit admin, and maybe the password is something else. Let me type again. Authentication server fail. They say that this administrator is not there, so maybe I type another password. So let's go to permission and let's, okay, this is in A and capital. Okay, sorry, it's not small. So here is, and 123456 and login. So let's log in with the audit admin. Audit admin, what they can do, they can read only. So let's see they can do the changes or not. Like Ali, you know, Ali done the changes. Here is, so the policy is saved, and I am logging here in the corner with Ali. Let's go to audit. Here, keep in mind now I am logging as a audit admin. Another console. So here let's go to security policy and try to do some changes like the test one. Let's right click. You can see there is no above, there is no below. I can do nothing. Can I delete this rule? No. Copy, cut, delete is not available. Disable is not available. Can I do something in net? No, I cannot do anything in the net as well. Nothing is available because this is read only user. Here is. And if I want to verify who is logged into this smart console, so you can go to sessions, and here is audit admin, which is read only with smart console application from this IP, and I can do nothing. I am a read only. So it's clear, I believe. And the third one is IPS admin. Let's try this one. So let me open another smart console with IPS admin. And let me type IPS admin, password is 123456 and login. This time is a IPS admin. What you can do, you can do only changes in threat prevention, which is basically IPS. Rest of anything you can do nothing. Yeah, we give them the read only permission for some things. So now I'm logging here in the corner, you can see IPS admin this time. So I have three console, Ali, super user, then read only, audit, and now I am a login in IPS. Let's go to security policy and try to create policy. Even I cannot see them. As an audit I can see because this is read only. So as an audit admin I can see and I can read the policy. But as an IPS, even I don't have a permission to see, because we don't give them a permission. So I cannot see, but I can go to threat prevention. Yes, I can do changes here, right click, I can edit, and I can do the changes in threat prevention and IPS protection as well, and IPS profile as well. Here is, so here you can see all the thing, because we give them specific permission for IPS, and IPS is nothing but threat prevention, so they can do all the stuff here. But if they try to go to security policy and access control policy, nothing is available. Yes, we give them logs and monitor somehow so that they can see the logs. So you can see they can see the logs, but they can do nothing. And also we give them objects. So here we can see the the logs, because I give them to see the objects, and they can read and they can see the logs, by the way. So this is IPS profile. So now you can see the changes. Let's go to various sessions, and if I go to session, I'm logging as a IPS admin with the read write, but only for specific IPS. Audit admin with the read only to see each and everything, only read only. And also Ali with super user, they can read, they can write, and they can do the changes whatever they like. So these are the three different user which we create and we test them. One is customized and two is we use the default profile. But at least you get the idea, okay, how you can create the admin account and how to assign them permissions.